where he's respecting my pronouns, right? What they're actually looking for, and they want no changes. So he's respecting my choice of pronouns, but not my choice of software. Jesus fucking Christ. KDE 6 is out, and it's moved from the testing repos to the official repos in Arch. I naively assumed that they learned their lesson from the absolute disaster of a launch that KDE 5 had, and KDE 6 would be in a more usable state on launch. Yeah, wrong. So my solution to this was to just roll back to the archive repos from March the 1st, I believe. And I figured a lot of other people would have the same issue, so I posted on Reddit, and holy fucking shit, these comments. Now, to call the average Redditor dysgenic is a compliment, and then add to that Linux user, the value of these comments isn't exactly high, I'll say that. I updated and everything fucking broke. Even the goddamn panel wouldn't render correctly. I'll give you some context. I started using Linux when Ubuntu sent me a free CD over 15 years ago. All right, I've been using Linux on bare metal for at least 10 years now, and I've been using Arch as my main distribution for at least 9 of those 10 years. This specific Arch installation on this machine I've kept going since 2020, so I know how to keep an Arch install stable. For a very long time, I've been using DWM as my main window manager, plus other programs. I guess you can call it a desktop environment. You can see here, as a result of, I guess, a lot of mental illness, I added like 1,200 lines worth of patches and shit to DWM, and I had it perfect for a very long time. On a whim a few years ago, actually, I think when I installed this machine, so 4 years ago now, I decided to give KDE Plasma 5 a try. At that point, it had finally gotten stable, because when it launched, it was just completely broken, just a complete disaster. And to my surprise, I was actually able to get it very, very close to how I like my DWM through a combination of global shortcuts and scripts and all that. It wasn't necessarily easy, but I got to the point where I could have the functionality of my DWM install with the benefits of using a desktop environment and the conveniences that come with using a desktop environment. And that's persisted through countless upgrades at this point. It's just genuinely sad to see this happening. But here's the deal. So just like I didn't use Pulse Audio and that shit was forced on me, I stuck with ALSA, I'm not using Wayland, and you're not going to force it on me. KDE used to be the good guys and GNOME were the bad guys, but at this point, they're basically the same, forcing completely broken software on users with essentially no recourse. And before you go ahead and start bringing up all the rolling release distribution bullshit, Arch has a testing repo. All right. Rolling release doesn't mean you get to replace perfectly stable, usable software with completely unusable bullshit. If something's in alpha or in beta, leave it in goddamn testing. If it's this much of a drastic code change, it should not be in the same package group. Plasma 6 needs to be its own group of packages because as of right now, Plasma 6 does not replace Plasma 5. And because they're in the same package group, yes, you are actually forcing me to use this bullshit. For whatever goddamn reason, font sizes are just completely busted. If you set a font size in Qt, it's going to be smaller than the same exact font size in GTK. Why? I don't fucking know. Font rendering, honestly, in both, the font rendering on Wayland is just hot fucking garbage. It's disgusting to look at. That's just one example of the many things that are broken, all right? It's not just me. I'm not just bitching over nothing. Let's go ahead and look at the desktop environment board on the Arch forums. KDE 6 randomly crashing. You can't remap on Wayland. Here, stream fails. Is this... Yep, here. Update to Plasma 6, Steam no longer starts. Global shortcuts not working. That was my really main issue. I was fucking livid. Gparted can't resize. Fucking Plasma crash with Wayland. And this is just the first page here. Plasma desktop takes ages to start. Let's just guess which compositor this man is running. Is this guy running X11 or is this guy running Wayland? How do I debug start Plasma Wayland startup sequence? I don't fucking know. It's just broken. All right, and this is just the first page. Okay, here, Plasma crash with Wayland. This is just the first page. It just keeps going. Here, this is the second page. Install Plasma 6. System won't let you up, my friend. What? You can't pass the fucking login screen. I mean, it's taken completely usable computers and it's just completely fucked them. Right? How is this acceptable? Don't give me the rolling release bullshit. How is this acceptable to just fuck a computer just through a basic update? All right, this is some Windows update to your bullshit. And I'm not strawmanning anything. All right, look at these dates. Today, yesterday. This is being recorded on the March the 14th, March the 11th, March the 10th. So really, you'll notice that everything after that Plasma 6 update. Not able to boot, huh? Plasma 6. How is this solved exactly? Here, enter my password login screen goes blank, returns to the login screen. Nice. Which login screen are we talking? Which fucking login screen do you think he's talking about? He's talking about the SDDM upgrade, moron. That doesn't really help. Yeah, okay, whatever. Here, switch to the Xorg session. Wow, really? Xorg works and Wayland doesn't? Let's see. KDE will not start, but he can log into the GNOME desktop using Xorg. Nice, okay. He can use the computer. Wow, thank God you can use your fucking computer after updating until GNOME works. Yeah, I would like to assist after a failed login post. How is this solved? Why are you marking this as solved? It's not solved. He didn't solve this. He just switched to what works, which is Xorg, not fucking Wayland. LibreOffice scaling programs with Wayland and KDE 6. Was this solved as well, buddy? Font syntax is not as sharp. Here, everything looks fine. Like with Xorg, really. Why does KF5 work fine with Wayland while KF6 does not? I wonder. Maybe KDE 6 is a piece of shit. And shouldn't be replacing actual working software. Can't capture the mouse. Yeah, I know actually this is some Wayland bullshit with just with screen capturing in general. It just doesn't fucking work. And, you know, supposedly this is a security feature, or I'm supposed to buy that. Yeah, remove solved seems to be coming and going, yeah. Fully up to date. That's your problem, buddy. It's because you fucking updated. All right, you get the point. All right. The kind of clone of Xrandr that Wayland has is a fucking joke. You don't have XDO tool. You don't have any kind of global key binding working. You've screen recording fucking sucks. Just here's a really cute one too. Firefox constantly crashes using native Wayland, and it's still open. It's been open since June of 2023. I'm not using this fucking garbage. All right, I almost completely dropped GTK out of my life. You know, if I have to do it with Qt, I'll fucking do it with Qt. You're not going to force me to use broken ass shit, all right? And you're not going to hide behind the rolling distribution shit to force it on me. Linux users need to stop taking this corporal cock up their ass. It's becoming very clear to me that any Red Hat funded software or any freedesktop.org software is only around to make Linux worse. It's just garbage that keeps getting pushed as standard when it's not even ready to be in beta. It's been going on for years now. Pulse Audio was known to be hot dog shit, and packages were including it as dependencies, distributions were setting it as their main sound server, and it's the same shit happening with Wayland. Just this irrational push for unusable software. And it's not like Wayland is new or anything. This shit's been developing for over a decade. Actually, I think over 2 decades now. And it's still fucking dog shit. It's just garbage. Just abandon it. If it's taking this long and it's still unusable, abandon it. Obviously, the underlying philosophy of Wayland is just dumb. Time to cut your losses, I think. All right. That's enough of that. See you.